dad to really believe that something has to be better than life in Russia as it was there. I think not immediately, but in the end, kind of seeing the risk that my dad took and how that paid off made me feel more comfortable taking my own risk. So I worked at AOL for 8 years. I went and got my MBA while I was at AOL. They paid for me to do that. And when I left there, I joined another startup called JumpTap. I was the only person from JumpTap in Spain. I was responsible for 80% of the revenue. So I felt very accountable because the company was relying on the revenue I was bringing in. JumpTap just sold, and the people who owned JumpTap made a lot of money, and it wasn't necessarily an opportunity that I participated in as heavily because I was an employee of the company. I started it with a friend of mine, and then she invited 2 of her friends. I think the key is kind of setting up a safe space. So if you don't have any friends that want to start businesses, but that's something that you're passionate about, I think that's a good common conversation to bond with someone else who wants to start a business and really support each other in the decisions you're making, share the learning that you're getting from one aspect of your company to another aspect of their company, etc. The most amazing and challenging thing I think about being an entrepreneur is that you're ultimately responsible for everything. INSPARQ is an enterprise company, which means we sell our software to other retailers who then install it into their websites. If you're always playing safe, I know how to do business development. I've done business development most of my career, partnerships with business development is when you partner with other companies. It's mostly what I've been trained to do. And I know I can do that really well, but if I only played in that space, I could only go so far. I could be the senior most business development executive in a company. I could eventually get there, but I'm only going to go so far. A company's not going to guarantee you a job for the rest of your life. You have to think about how are you going to navigate that path, and I think that's really important.